A few weeks later, I came home from work and immediately noticed something was off. The back door was slightly open, and when I walked inside, there was Claire walking around the house as if she owned it. She had brought in bags, a mattress, and was in the middle of moving furniture around with the help of some guy. She had somehow gotten a copy of the key. I still don't know how and had let herself in. When I confronted her, she had the audacity to tell me I was the one intruding. She claimed the house was hers, that I had manipulated our father into writing her out of the will, and that I was stealing what should have been hers. She even broke down crying in front of the guy she'd brought with her, claiming I was kicking her out of her childhood home. It was surreal, like gaslighting on another level. I told her to get out or I'd call the police. She left reluctantly and dramatically, and the next morning, I changed every single lock on the property. But that didn't stop her. Over the following weeks, she tried to break in twice, once through a back window and once through the garage. Each time, I called the police and filed a report. Meanwhile, Karen kept blowing up my phone with messages filled with guilt-tripping accusations and thinly veiled threats. It escalated further. Claire and Karen began spreading rumors to extended family and mutual acquaintances, claiming that I was squatting in Claire's inheritance, that I had forged the will, and that I was mentally unstable. People who didn't know the full story, or who hadn't been close to my dad, started asking what was going on. The stress was overwhelming. I couldn't relax in my own home, the one place I should have felt safe. I started installing security cameras around the property, both inside and out. I kept a detailed log of every message, every attempted break-in, every police report. I wanted a full record of everything. And then it happened again. Late one night, I was in the house when I heard a noise at the front door. I checked the camera feed and saw Claire trying to pick the lock with actual tools. I called the police immediately. They showed up, caught her red-handed, and arrested her on the spot. Thanks to the footage and the reports I had documented, the case was airtight. Claire was charged with trespassing and attempted unlawful entry. She spent a weekend in jail, was fined, and now has a criminal record. I also filed for and was granted a restraining order. Karen, unsurprisingly, lost it. She sent me one final, venomous message blaming me for ruining Claire's life and accusing me of tearing the family apart. But by then, the damage was already done by them. Even those who had initially believed Claire or remained neutral saw the footage and understood the reality of the situation. I never wanted any of this. I didn't want drama or revenge or to see anyone behind bars. I just wanted to protect the one thing my father left me.